All right, welcome. So I've just opened up RobotC for Vex RobotC, and I'm going to walk you through just your first code with LED lights. First thing I want to do is click on New File. You'll see this pops up. You'll see a task main. You'll see curly bracket. All your code has to be written inside these curly brackets. Okay, you can't write down here. It won't make any sense because it's outside these the start and the stop bracket for the code. So I will go in here, and first thing I need to do is tell the computer where I have my ports. So here, I know it's kind of hard to see maybe, I have these LED lights and they're plugged into my cortex. I'm going to rearrange them a little bit to make it easy. I'm going to put a green one in port 1, a yellow one in port 2, and a red one in port 3. So they will be all 1, 2, 3 in ports, digital ports 1, 2, 3. You will notice it says digital port here. It's probably hard to see. Analog ports, and over here you have motor ports. That will make more sense in a minute. So I've plugged green, yellow, red into digital ports 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to go tell the computer that that's what I've done. So over here you'll see it says motor and sensor setup. I click on this, and you'll see that you have digital, analog, and motor ports, just like we have on our cortex. These correspond with our cortex. So here I picked digital sensors, and I told you I had them in 1, 2, and 3. And in 1, I have a green one. In 2, I have a yellow one. And in 3, I have a red one. Now, I'm going to use all lowercase letters, and I'm just going to spell them as is. If I were to say capitalize this letter, I have to remember to capitalize it all through my code. Over here, it says no sensor. I have to make sure I change it to a Vex LED. Same thing here, Vex LED, Vex LED. I will click apply, and you'll notice when I click OK, a change has happened to my code. Above the code, you'll see these pragma statements pop up, and it's basically just confirming everything that I just set up, that in digital port 1 is a green LED, and port 2 is a yellow LED, port 3 is a red LED. So I'll come down here and I will write my first code. To call that LED, to turn it on, I will write sensor value. I'm going to use square brackets, and I'm going to write green equals 1, semicolon. This is a first line of code that you'll write. This is saying 1 means on, 0 means off. So this is saying turn on the green light. Okay. And if we'll just keep it as that for now. I'll go to my next line of code, and I'll write wait, and I'll use regular brackets. Oh, excuse me, wait 1 ms, means how many milliseconds. Wait 1 ms, and I'll write 1000. What this means is how many milliseconds. A millisecond means 1,000th of a second. So 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. So wait 1 ms, 1,000, semicolon. Then we'll turn off our green light. Sensor value, green equals 0, semicolon. Now to test this and to save this file, here's the name of your file, source file 002. Terrible name for a code, you'll never remember that. When I press compile for the first time, it's going to ask me to save it, and I'm going to name this. I'll just name this LED test and save it in a folder somewhere special. Save. Okay. Actually, we should talk about saving in a minute. For now, that's fine. Right now, I have a green, and you'll see everything has changed a color. If it changes color, it means it's good. So I have red and I have blue colors that all changed. This is good. Now, if I would have made an error, like let's say I forgot that semicolon and I compiled it, you'll notice that this yellow X pops up. That means that there's an error. Let's say that I have a bigger error. It'll say it can't do this because they doesn't know what GRN means because you spelled green wrong. So spelling and punctuation is super important. But here again, we have simple code. When I'm ready to download this, I will plug this USB port into my computer. We'll plug the other end into the top of the cortex. I will turn on my battery, which I think is actually dead, but for now, this should work. And you click download to robot. When it's ready to go, you can see I have a battery is dead. When it's ready to go, it'll say start. When I press start, it's going to run through my code, turn it on, wait 1 second, stop, start, stop. That means it has run through that program. Okay. This is just how you write your first code, how to turn on a green light. You can go on and continue to write more wait times and change colors and do that and build this as large as you want. Till next time.